Hello guys and welcome to In Between the Lines. Since this is our first video, let me introduce myself. My name is Bhavya Mishra and I'll be your host throughout. Now why In Between the Lines? Because you see, I have always believed that words have the most powerful effect that can take place on anybody or anybody's emotion. And why In Between the Lines? Because you know how we read through everything. So let me tell you first that it's been like 9 years since I'm reading, and I really wish for people to read more because I believe it's a world of our own. So without ado, let's start with our first book, and our first book is none other than The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. Okay, so now talking about The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, the first question that should come to your mind was, why did I choose this book to be my first book? So as you all know that Robin Sharma is a well-known author, and also I'm sure most of you, and if not most, but then half of you must have read or heard about the name of The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. So now you see, talking about the author, because I believe that one should know what the author feels or how he has his perception towards writing, so that it gives you a better clarity about what is there in the book and what you should expect from the book. So about Robin Sharma, he is of course one of the well-known authors and has been critiqued by some of the great authors of our century. So Robin Sharma is a leading, an author as well as a mentor to many people. He is working with Coca-Cola and NASA and giving them leadership and basically management helps that we need these days. Okay, so now without strolling much, let's talk about the book The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Now the name, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, sounds very vague. Like, come on, how can a monk have a Ferrari at first place? But it's not metaphorical in any sense, it's actually true. So the book, the story goes around two people and both of them are litigation lawyers, and trust me, doing very well in their career. But one day, amidst the whole court, one of the lawyers, he falls down, and the reason that comes to be known to the people is a heart attack. And at that point, he realizes that he has everything, be it sports cars or luxurious life or a bungalow people would die to live in. But one thing, a very important thing that he doesn't have is peace of mind. So what he did in that moment, he decides, I don't want to live on like this. Being 40, I look like a 60-year-old guy, and that just doesn't make sense. And what he does is he sells his Ferrari, and then he's gone. He is actually gone, and people don't know where he is. But he comes back to the previous lawyer, and from here the book starts. I believe, according to me, this book has a beautiful journey, a very beautiful journey. Every piece is fragmented and put into places that just makes complete sense. And apart from that, this book teaches us 7 principles. Those 7 principles, or as you can call it as virtues, we all know, come on, when you talk about self-help or spiritual books, they make no sense. They're like boring and we feel like our grandparents are teaching us something, but no. These 7 principles are very helpful and very easy to attain as well. Now you'll be like, of course it's easy for you to say, you're just saying, but that's not true. Trust me, I am from Pune, and when in Pune, during the winters, you don't want to wake up in the morning. So this book somehow helped me to attend my classes at 7:30 in the morning. Can you believe it? I was in my lectures during 7:30, and trust me, I love my sleep. So you see, it's not like some other regular self-help books where you are, put through that process. No, this book takes you on a journey. You can relate to the characters, and then you will be like, oh my god, this is something even I can do. And it's easy, and it just makes sense. It clicks, it just clicks to you. So I guess this is the reason that I want everyone, like every one of us, to go through this book. There is no age limit to The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Even a student sitting or appearing for boards this year, be it 10th or 12th, can go through the book and be very relaxed and somehow motivated. So what I believe is, everyone should once in a lifetime read this book. Now the ones who have read this book before, they know what journey I'm talking about, and the ones who are yet to read, you'll soon know which journey I'm talking about. Okay, so I hope you people liked the video, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe to this channel, and come on, you know where the buttons are, it's not that difficult. Also, the link to buy this book is given there in the description along with my social media handle. So I guess I'll see people again very soon.